How about if I'll just smile and you clap about that? Okay, fine. You guys all do the poems and I'll clap. I've got the amplification after all. All right. A really good lament. So this has got a line from Danny Boy. Yes, I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. I'm aware of my mortality. I try to have a good time despite my hypervigilant responses. Like a newborn babe, not used to all the usual things of this earth, not used to it yet. Having been handed the brush and having brushed death till it gleamed, I find it hard to set it down again. I'm afraid I don't know how. It's easy now not to be completely enchanted by the deep gloss, the deep thick coat of it. No desire to tangle my fingers there, no desire to bury my face in it. I have given birth 6 times since then. I have had too much celebration to be attracted to that. I want to tangle my fingers in sweetgrass. I want to bury my face on your chest, just there. I want you to kiss me. Let me taste that instead. I want to put the brush down, free my hands entirely, take up other implements. A scale for souls, perhaps. A drum for the women. A sword of justice, a simple cooking pot, a single flower, a willow branch. I want to put the brush down, free my 2 hands for embracing small children, for embracing you, if you will be embraced by me. I don't yet understand. One of the beautiful things that I know is the feeling of a really good lament in full flow. A lament is a mark of the shapes of our lives, the power of our loving attachments, and giving tongue to these feels good, feels true, feels free. I would like to be life's champion, not death's handmaiden. I would like to have the longevity of my grandmothers and fly free. So here's one I actually think I may have read this to you guys before, but maybe not all of you. It's based on a couple of poems by Fred Waugh. I called it Blue Grouse Wakens Stars for Us, and I don't remember which poems they were by title, but I can do the research if you need to know. So the first one, on a sandy road flanked by birch, poplar, grasses, aspen, in the shade of them on a hot, sun day, the mother and her many chicks straggle out of the wide, wild world into the sunlit road, tumble, play, hop, hop. I watch as they go about their lives, undisturbed by my city scent, small shade. Do not cry havoc where you should but hunt with modest warrant, lest the craving for sanctum inadvertently unleash the wild torrent. Glaciers in concert tempestuously transform, throwing themselves away in a heat, while old forms scrape and tumble, strange new landscapes self-create. Oh, vertigo, this river didn't flow by here when I was a girl. So I'm totally out of touch with how long I'm supposed to read.
20 minutes or so. So you've got a few more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll read one more from A Night for the Lady. This one is, I have a whack of kids. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I could be arrested to say that. No. You have a what? I have a half a dozen children. And sometimes the poems just present themselves in the course of daily living. So this is called Dream Portal. My daughter tells me that I dreamt I was turned into mush and that the mermaids saved me. I have no memory of this, but do not argue. We are all dreaming one another anyway. There is no start or finish to it. The dream economy will thrive in all kinds of weather. We pass our dreams back and forth between the generations as lateral gifts, as cross-cultural contagions. What does the dream contain? What does the story hold? When I assert on another day that I do remember my life as a mermaid, my son affirms it's true. Ma remembers all of her crazy adventures. Okay, now I'll read a few from the love poem collection called Halfling Spring. And here's one that's kind of discusses a poem by Dobie Gray, for those of you old enough, Drift Away. So, Stories in the Morning. For a time I could sit in the midst of a busy household and talk story with you, late into night, and when so far away the sun would rise and you would open your eyes, a row of stories sat waiting, having flown to you in the night, arriving untired from my hands. Now, though, I am in retreat from my household. I sit on a cherry stump outside, or I lay across my bed with the radio on. I am trying to absorb, release, balance, make harmony with all of the songs and stories held so long, or held just for a little while. And there is a song I could use to write my autobiography, how these stanzas represent the world I was going out into for the first time, and why I was called to learn every word, and all of the places and times the song provided a way through for me. I could make a passing peace with the world through listening, through singing with my whole heart. And these later stanzas, how they all curl around how I feel about you now, what significance you have for me, even so far away as this, even without stories in the morning or any words at all sometimes. Now that the world is better known, much better understood, less confusing to me personally, and it seems no more predictable for all that. If I were myself a story, I could fly to you through the night and arrive untired.